Hey guys, NeoBrian here, and I am here today to tell you how to get out of the friend zone! One of the other issues that comes when being friend zoned and lacking in confidence, especially if you care for her, you're probably not making any kind of advances or really showing your interest at all in a romantic nature for fear of being turned down, because as horrible as it is to get friend zoned, the worst nightmare is to be told it's never gonna happen. Be willing to risk it. That's all I can say. You know, you don't want to go to this girl who you've been friends with and just pour out, I love you, I've always loved you. Okay, back up. If you want to have a romantic relationship with a girl, then pursue a romantic relationship in the normal terms. You don't just pour it all out on the table like some kind of emotional vomit for her to lap up, because frankly, she's not gonna. But on the other end, if you're so afraid to do anything, even if she was interested in you, she has probably assumed you're not interested in her. So small things, eye contact, let it linger. Physical touching. It's okay to touch her shoulder. When you're sitting together, if your legs brush up against each other, leave it there for a couple of seconds before moving. Or don't move. That's going to be your indicator right there. If she lets that kind of stuff go and she doesn't seem to be repulsed by it, she's probably open to developing a relationship. But most females are not just going to be there in one day. You can't just show up and go, hey, we touched legs. Did you know I love you? Easy. Baby steps. Work your way into it. And I'll tell you, I'm not going to take the time to go into it in this video, but there is a huge amount of information out there on the internet today. If you're trying to figure out body language or little steps, now don't manipulate, make sure it's authentic. But you can find the little steps to advance a relationship if you really are just young and clueless, so that you can begin to move forward into that romantic relationship. Last tip for you, if it gets out and it is just absolutely there is no chance, but she still wants to be friends, you need to cut off that relationship. And I know that's a difficult decision to make, and you're not doing it to punish her. You're doing it because you need to. Because the problem is, as the older generation would say, carrying a torch for someone, if somebody else comes along who you may have a potential to have a relationship with, it's not gonna happen because you're busy pining over this one. That's never gonna happen. Do you see the loop, the cycle that you can get stuck in the friend zone? You don't necessarily have to cut off the relationship completely, but if being with that person gets all those things stirred up in you, at least drop them down to maybe an acquaintance level. And sure, that's probably gonna hurt them a little bit, but you've got to take care of yourself. You've got to make sure that you are emotionally healthy, because honestly, if you're that codependent, you're definitely no good for her. You won't be any good for anybody else either. Learn to set some boundaries. I know it's tough, especially when you're young and the hormones are raging and the emotions seem to be over here and over here and over here, but you can develop these things. You can still make wise choices and pursue them, as difficult as they may be. I've had to do it myself. I understand. So does the rest of humanity. There you go. I hope that helped. Just a couple little tips to get you out of the friend zone. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm sure there's going to be more videos coming up like this in the future. And check out my others. I've got a best of NeoBrian playlist. It's fairly short if you don't want to look at the plethora of videos I've already created and you just kind of want to get the highlights. The best of NeoBrian is a good playlist to check out. You guys are awesome and you're incredible. There is a plan for your life. Don't get stuck in a rut, guys. Till next time. Bye-bye.